Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make.
Hey guys, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin. Welcome to, I believe, Wednesday show. I don't even know what day it is because today I had a busy day. So I came back. I got like, I'm not even gonna miss a beat. I am just gonna go up and chat with everybody. So that's what I'm gonna do. Smoking at Daruma today. Because doesn't Daruma just make you feel lucky? So yeah, here we go. So those people who know, yo, shouldn't you be driving, Eric? For those people who know, Mrs. Assassin had a surgery today, so yeah, I was busy with that. So, anyways, so, hello. There we go. So yeah, today I brought my wife to surgery. Took like forever. Oh, the cap is. It's weird. It's like a crack cap, but like crappy crack cap. There you go. Took forever. We got there early, but the doctor was slow. So we waited. Finally, we filled all the paperwork, all the consent form and all that stuff. I'm like, do I have to be here? I'm kind of hungry because all you do is waiting now. There's nothing to do after that. So I went to the food court and I ordered some pizza. And the pizza looks good, but taste, I don't know how you can fuck up pizza, but they fuck up pizza. They fucked it up. So, since they fucked it up, I was already disappointed. I got a bottle of water with me. I went back to my car, and I started searching for cigar lounges. It's like, what are the chances that there are some cigar lounges near me? And lo and behold, I found 2. But just my freaking luck, the first one that I went to is closed. Like, closed. Like, they're relocating. They're done. They're closed. And what's annoying is that I actually parked and paid for parking to go down there just to find out they're closed. Because on freaking Google said they were open. On Google said they were open. So I'm kind of upset about that. So I went back to the car and typed out lounge again. I found the other one called Victory Bar and Cigar. Yeah. And that one turns out to be open. Went over there, sat down. It was a nice little place, but their cigar is very limited. Like, limited. Not like what a typical one that we kind of expect to go. So it was a nice, cozy place where the locals hang out kind of thing. The cigars are very limited. And so in the end, after looking around, I picked one that I haven't smoked. It's Aliados. I can pronounce that. I think it's Aliados. And then when I went back to the seat, I sat down. I got a coffee. And I started looking it up. I was like, what's Aliados? And it turned out to be the owner of Oliva or something like that created that brand. I smoked it. I was disappointed. That cigar has like no flavor. It just tastes cedary and tobacco. There's like no flavor on that cigar. I was kind of disappointed. I was like, but then I was like, you know what? Being over there to smoke a cigar rather than waiting over in the waiting room is actually much better. So I was okay with that. But they were playing some really old horror movie where the woman's screaming the whole time. Like it just cannot relax that well. And then obviously they were talking about wardrobe malfunction that happened about 10-15 years ago. So with the Super Bowl, Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson. I was like, wow, the conversation. I didn't end up talking to anybody. I'm just looking at my phone, minding my own business kind of thing. And they even have one guy that actually was crazy, running around, swearing, yelling, and screaming outside. And eventually got arrested. And funny is that when I drove out of the place, going back to the hospital, that guy was being arrested by 3 police cars on the floor. The shirt is already gone. I don't know what he did, but like he was naked on the ground. But yeah. So the surgery is supposed to take 1.5 hours. Somehow it took like 5 hours. I don't know how that worked. Somehow it took 5 hours. We're there until like, almost 6 o'clock. But my wife woke up, nothing. She's like, yeah, good. She have some cracker. I don't know why people just feed you cracker when you have such surgery like that. Like, you have surgery at a very important places, and shouldn't give something better? I don't know. She woke up. She told me that when she was in there was a lot of people. It was don't worry, a lot of people, but the only one that touched you is probably the main doctor or the assistant. The rest of them that you see, the 15-20 people, they are students. They technically, I don't know how this works, but when they train the students, shouldn't they pay you? Like you are the guinea pig. So why are we paying to show them? But American health industry, go figure. So yeah, obviously there's like 15 other students, the main doctor, the assistant, the anesthesiologist, and maybe a nurse. That should be in there. But the rest, like 10-15 people, they are just to see how to do this. Oh, look at this. Look at the screen. This is what you see. This is what I look like. So I told her, like, don't worry. When you sign the paper had a list of names that are allowed that you consent to operate on you. Technically illegal unless special circumstances where they can touch you. So she's like, yeah, I'm not worried. Whatever. But yeah, the surgery seemed to be working well. We came home. I feed my wife some food, dinner, and now she's sleeping. Which means I'm here chatting, smoking a cigar, a lot more relaxed, right? So like it was a whole day thing. It really took a whole day. So now, I didn't just worry about that. All day I'm worried about the surgery. I worry about, Eric not tightening his stupid car back in the back down correctly because he only tied the front wheel. All kind of shit. But yeah, I hope everybody else have a good day, right? It is Wednesday. The weekends are closer. I'm looking forward to that. Those people who is in the chat room probably like, why is Tony talking about this 5 seats thing, 10 seats thing, showing like a building? I know I'm not gonna be there for a whole year, or at least a whole year. But when we're talking about a Shadow Smokes Legion headquarters, I really want to do one. So I started doing like research and the cost and all that stuff. Thank you, Low and Quake, for the speedy recovery wish. And I really want to do one. So I want to start to look at the cost, what is involved, and and what entails, that kind of stuff. You know, I start looking at the buildings, and surprisingly, in Dallas, there's a lot of those share buildings, like share working offices. Like you sign up to work for the day, and then you leave, and someone else can use that building. That's not what we're looking for, right? So I start looking for individual like offices and stuff like that, and turns out they are not very expensive. They are not very expensive. I just like I just don't know how we were gonna be able to rent that and convert into a smoke lounge, because a lot of the office that I looked at is indoor. It's like a part of complex, right? So if you smoke, that entire place, it's gotta be like a freaking chimney. I think if, like when you have 10, 15 people smoke at the same time, rapid air will be bouncing around like nothing. All right, you have smoke eater, you have rapid air, you have all that stuff. I don't know. I still try to figure out how we can gauge how much rapid air you need for indoor space that to make sure the smoke does not go out. That's pretty hard. That's pretty hard to do, believe it or not. So, with that said, I found a few of them, which is on the first floor, the very bottom, with the door and everything in the front. That's doable. I also found one that's like a freaking garage. So when Matt says that we're gonna have like a Shadow Smokes Legion, race car in the front, I was like, oh, I did see one that would fit that criteria. Let me see if I can find that again. I thought that would be doable. Obviously, it's gonna be a year later, but we can consider that as a partial consideration of what we're looking for, right? Because they don't have a price on there yet. It's like, oh, contact for price, and for me, that's like, that's like, oh, I know if I keep that in mind, then we will be able to do that, something like that. So let me see, where is that? Come on. Like even something like Hashimoto, are you looking for something like this? A garage and a backyard barbecue. Look at that, in the parking space. And I think there's a fire pit on the ground, but I did see one. This one is $14 per square feet per year. But here's the problem though. That place is a single office thing, 9,000 square feet. 9,000 square feet. That means you'll be like 13,000. 9,000, so 9,000, 9,000, 90,000. So it'd be like $90,000 a year. So that's a little bit too much, right? So the building description is 4,000 square feet on the first floor, 5,000 square feet on the subfloor basement, total of 9,000 square feet to be leased together. So that and that's a little bit of too much, right? It's so, but I see the few that I don't have on my phone right now. That is similar. It has like a corner thing. It's half the space, half the space. Dude, $90,000 a year. I don't think how much money the members will have to pay to get that. Right? Oh shit. $90,000 a year. Hold on, let me calculate this, okay? 9,000 square feet times 14 per square feet, right? Divided by 12. Each month is 10,050. Each month the cost is 10,050 before everything else, utility and all that shit. 10,050. So if you have 10 members, each one had to ditch out 1,000 a month. 20 members, each one had to be 500 a month. That's very expensive. That's very expensive. It would be awesome, but that would be very expensive. We'll have to have like 40, 50 members to foot that bill per month, every single month without fail, And that's just to foot the bill. Sure, but even if you get it for cheaper, it's not gonna be much cheaper, right? But I think 9,000 square feet is way too much. I think if we can find something like that with half the space, it would be perfect. Huh? Admit. Hey, Val.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing?
Good.
Is my camera on? I can't tell.
Your camera is on, but it's very. You're like at the edge of the screen.
I'm at the edge of the screen.
There we go.
But now, is that better?
A little bit better. You're still
Oh.
towards one side, but it's a lot better.
All right, hold on a second.
It's very zoomed in, I think. There we go. If you sit back, it's okay.
I sit back. Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very good.
Hey, Mark. So yeah, as you can know, like we are talking about the Legion headquarters. That what I researched last night. It's quite expensive. It's quite expensive to do something of that caliber.
Is this just like a discussion or just an idea or bouncing it around or?
It's a discussion and idea, yeah.
Okay.
Because it's not gonna happen until at least me going to Texas, at least. So that's at least a year or year and a half away. And
okay.
that's after everything has settled down. That's after all that.
Yeah. But you'll have little bitty are you gonna make something like a what the heck do they call those? A planner, stage planner, something like that?
Once I have everything figured out, probably. I'm not too sure what do you mean by that. Like when we're doing stuff like this, right? And obviously, is to get the necessary documentation, then the funding, then going out for looking for it, right? So it's in stages if you gotta do it. But once the stage is done, then you go to the next stage until it's completed. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, so this is not going to really happen until you're actually physically situated in Texas.
That's correct. Because what I'm thinking of is to go there, and if we really gotta do this, is to form a sort of non-profit LLC to be able to foot for the cost, to be able to process the cost for a business building.
A nonprofit.
Yeah. Because I don't want, it makes no sense for the members to pay the fee to pay for the building for that fee to be taxed. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I guess when I hear nonprofit, I guess I'm associating it with different venues that I've been participated or participating in and with.
Okay, so here's the thing: a lot of people mistake nonprofit to be charity.
Yes.
Okay, but a
Yes.
nonprofit business structure, it means that this business does not sell to make a profit. So
It,
any organization could be a nonprofit organization because what they do is they collect the fee from the members, but not as a profit, but to foot fees, right? Foot costs.
okay. So, all right. Yeah, you're right. Every time I think of nonprofit, I'm thinking about something to do with raise funds for an organization for
Right.
whatever it might be.
And this is what it is, right? This is to raise fund from the members for that lounge. The lounge does not make money.
Okay, so I used to many years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I used to belong to uh, a SAC, and a SAC is in a social athletic club.
Okay.
Okay, and it was based out of a bar slash tavern, and it was a nonprofit thing.
Okay.
We didn't do it to generate funds specifically to raise money, to have money. We did it to help with control of costs, of the sustainability of that facility and what we did. And most of our stuff was involved with sports. Okay,
Okay.
that's why I came up with Social Athletic Club, because we had weird sports. Well, not weird, but of course, we had seasonal stuff. We had a bowling team. We had a men's basketball team, two of them. We had I never really got into that game. You roll this damn ball on the ground. Bocce ball. So we had different sports for different age groups and activities,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't designed to make money. It was designed to help raise money to cover the costs, to help offset what those fees were to participate in those leagues.
Right. It's a similar idea.
Okay. All right. All right.
Right. So I would think that if that's the case, we would do a nonprofit for that lounge. Right. It makes sense because whatever the member pays goes towards that lounge and it continues to pay for that lounge. If there's any extra, it stays in that nonprofit organization's account continuously. And if there's extra, if it raises enough, it could potentially buy a building in the future. If there is that case. Right? And that building will belong to the Legion, nonprofit, doesn't get taxed because we don't generate profit from that. And whatever money goes there, pays the tax for the land, whatever, and so on. So that solves the lounge issue without getting into any of the accounting issues because everything towards that will be for the operation of that lounge.
So the sustainability of that structure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
And the biggest issue right there is that a nonprofit needs to have 3 shareholders minimum. So that if one person is gone, the other 2 can elect another person and continue on. That will just forever go on until eternity, because it won't belong to me. It belongs to the nonprofit.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, that was kind of the thought of it. I probably have to talk to a lawyer about that, but based on my understanding, that's what we need to do to ensure sustainability and all that stuff. And you can even use it to raise fund. And worst case scenario, to take a loan if you have to. But that will be the route that we go if we will end up doing that. because having one person collect the funds, put it into the, it just is a mess. And I don't want to make that lounge a business. So by doing that, we're not doing business, right? Now, if you want to get cigar and stuff like that, you're more than welcome to buy cigar and send it over there, or bring your own cigar over there as a member. That's totally fine, right? It's our lounge. We can do whatever we want with it, but what we will not be doing is selling cigars.
Okay, so that was going to be my next thought.
It's a hangout.
So it's okay. It's like I don't want to say these organizations are like this, but I'm the first thing is like the Elks Club, the Moose Club, someplace you can go to, gentlemen to hang out, sit down, have a drink, have a cigar, talk. It's like a private cigar club.
Exactly. It's a cigar lounge. It's only for the Shadow Smokes Legion members only. Whatever that generates, the fees, the dues, or whatever, all goes to pay for the building.
Okay. Okay.
Right? And being a ma or a someone that is responsible for that place, what we do is continuously to be there, open the doors and stuff like that, hangouts, bring drinks over there, and the member shows up. If you grab a drink, throw $1 in the bin so that we can continue buy more drinks, something like that. Nothing will be for sale technically. Everything will be donation towards that.
All right.
Cost.
So, all right. So I'm looking at my tablet because I seem to have a weird image on my screen
Of
myself.
no, you're there.
I know. I got a big old square and I got a little bitty picture of me. It's like a fourth half inch.
Yeah, you're always in the corner by yourself. Yeah, that's correct.
No, I'm dead center.
Oh,
So let me
Tony's screen.
let me hit something here. Let me see what that does. Oh,
Tony's screen.
okay. That turned my camera off, I think.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I
that
turned
did.
it. Oh, here I go. There I am. Okay.
Your screen.
So now I'm bigger on the screen.
Okay.
Okay, I'm good. So
Where image is my team?
Oh well.
yeah. I got it.
Shut up, Quakes.
Yeah, it quakes. James, I
What's
can
up,
hear
guys? James
right now. And Jeff ain't saying nothing, but I can see his sniper eyes.
What's going on, everybody? It's Martina Maya.
Okay, so before we go any farther,
Phone check.
Okay.
Phone check. Ring
on
check.
this
Ring
discussion,
check.
Steve, what do you got now? I don't think I got any chips with me. All I got is a coin.
Coin check is fine.
Let me find it. Okay, I got a coin. There we go. A coin.
All set.
So, am I upside down?
It's all
I
good.
can't.
Oh, I left my drink inside. Damn it.
There we go. There we
So
go.
yeah, I think that's I'm more than happy to answer questions. So it's right now as a concept stage, but I think I have the structure in my mind. So
How's Susan?
she's fine. She's sleeping.
Good.
Yeah, she
Is
got
she
to sleep
home?
off those
Did you get-
Anastasia.
Is she home?
Yeah, she's upstairs sleeping.
Oh, okay.
What
didn't-
what surgery was it again?
Hmm?
What kind of surgery was it again?
It's a feminine
Something
surgery.
minor, right? Oh, something.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
There we go.
So look at it. Before we go any further,
Mhm.
who out there smokes 60 ring gauges?
Trent.
You know what? I'm not a fan of 60 gauges. Okay, and every now and then I will try one because I just happen to have one, and I don't.
Sure.
I purposely do not go out and buy them.
Okay.
My ring gauge is like from 48 to 52.
Okay.
Okay. But 54 are very common for Toro too.
I happen to have this. Well, yeah,
I get it
50
again.
problems. I got a 60 gauge here.
Okay.
All right, and it is so uncomfortable to smoke. I mean, I like holding it in a hand because man, it looks like I'm packing, baby. I
Well,
got
you know,
me something here.
being an Asian, we always believe that bigger is not always better.
Yes, but you know, but
Why are you
when
moving to Texas again?
I take a draw,
It's fine. It's,
Yep.
Your cigar is not very well lit. You might want to lit it some more.
am I want to light
Light it.
somewhere?
Yeah.
Yep, a little bit more.
Wait.
Yeah, it's like half lit.
All right. So I did something different. I lit the cigar with a match.
Yeah, I saw that, which is pretty bad choice when you have that big of a cigar.
Okay, now wait a minute. So this is the reason I lit it with a match was because before they had torches and lighters,
Mm-hmm.
You just ran out
They
of
will-
fuel.
They will use 2 matches, not single match. 2 match.
okay, but
You just ran out of fuel. It's okay.
no. I got it. But I heard and I saw and I heard
Mm.
and listened
Sure.
that you don't need a torch. Well, of course you don't need a torch. You just need flame, right? To
Right,
light the cigar.
Right.
But they said that using the torch because of the high intense heat. that
Only
is
in the first
produced-
2 seconds. Only the first 2 seconds, or your first 3 puff. Because after that, it's not burned by that temperature anymore.
Right.
Well, I didn't hear that.
Okay, just think about it, right? When your hand touches something really, really hot, it burns the surface, right? But not the inside, right? But after you left your hand, it still continues to burn a little bit, but that is not from that temperature anymore. So inside is less intensive. So when you light your cigar with a torch, yeah, it lights up really quickly. It's really high temperature, but you can adjust that by, pulling the cigar away from your flame, so it's not that hot anymore.
Right.
The further you're away from the flame, the less of the temperature you're gonna get. Just like putting your hand closer to fire and away from the fire. Same
Was
idea.
that bad?
There we go. Yeah. So now you should have a better draw.
Much better.
There we go.
Hopefully. In theory.
In theory.
Okay.
Hey, it's William W.
So, William,
Haven't seen him for a long time, so
I know.
kind of glad he is. But yeah,
All right.
there's a reason why they invented a torch and continue to use torch, because everything else, although yes, you can also light a cigar with it, it's not the primary choice because it takes a long time. If you watch those David of London, they didn't just use 1 match; they used like 2 or 3 matches. Okay. When I was at the launch day, they only had match, so I just hold 2 match together, light it up like that, so I have enough flame because 1 match has a very little amount of flame. Use 2, it kind of combine the flame a little bit. It's bigger, so it's easier to light.
Okay, but what was the length of the match?
The length of the match was this long.
Okay, so
It's
here's
not a cigar. It's not a cigar match. It's a typical
okay.
match.
So
Oh.
all right. So here's the thing. Here's my problem then. Okay, I go to one cigar lounge, and I'll say this. Yeah, I go to one cigar lounge, and I get like a match that is like this big.
Like standard match, right? Box match.
And then I go to another lounge, and it's smaller and thinner.
Mhm.
I go to another lounge, and they're much longer.
Right. They have a cigar lounges have these long matches, but they also have matches that have the size, which is standard box match.
So I tell you what I need. And and Martine, you got to know some people in Texas, okay?
Okay.
I need a match this big. Okay? But we're gonna call this the Big Texas Match. Cigar
Chopstick
match.
Well,
match.
the problem with a match that big is the moment that you try to swipe it or break it.
Yeah.
No, that's you hold it right here, see? And then
Then
slide
see
it in.
again, then your problem isn't the match, right? Your problem is the amount of time that you get to use the match, right?
Yes.
Well, here's the problem with that though. The longer you burn that match, the more of that burnt taste you gotta get because you're burning wood. That's why I just used
No,
two.
wait. Okay. All right. So I didn't say my idea was perfect. Okay.
Well, this is why we use. Oh no, this is why we use cedar spills, which is longer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Contact Matt.
Hashimoto.
Not Matt.
Jocelyn.
No, Hashimoto. Jocelyn.
Yeah,
Matt Jocelyn has some cedar spills. I have some cedar spills.
yeah. When you buy some
When
cigar,
you're-
they'll have a piece of cedar spill right in there.
Okay. Now wait a minute. Wait a minute. Cedar spills.
Mhm.
Cedar spills. I'm looking for something that is in length and cylindrical. I'm not talking about that sheet of paper. That sheet of that sheet, right? That comes.
Let me go get it.
Some
Let me get
boxes.
it.
All
Let
right,
me get it.
all right. The only way to solve your problem is a cedar brick. Okay, you light this up, it will stay on fire for a long time.
Give me a lantern.
Right?
I use
The
one
point
of
is
those
that
tiki- I use a
it-
tiki torch.
You might have to use a few more, like, you know, you light it up. It's really good. It's a really good way to do this. Okay, is that you use the short
Too late now.
matches, you light on fire, you toast it with one set, two, all right, two, toast it with one set, throw that away, and then the next set use it to light. Does that make
Oh
sense?
yeah. Oh yeah. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Val
Oh,
missed it.
yeah.
We all have those. I still have those sitting over there.
Who's we?
Legion
Some
members,
of you guys have. Many of you
OGs,
guys.
the OGs.
Okay.
So you would light this, and it would,
Okay.
you can use it to light your cigar nice and slow.
Okay.
I will still tell you to combine those things because they're really thin. To put two or three
They are very
together
thin.
before you light it.
Yeah, they are very thin.
Yeah.
Okay. And now, are they just smooth? Like, are they smooth or kind of twisted?
They're twisted. They're twisted.
Okay.
Twisted.
Okay. All right. So who do I got to contact on then?
Yeah.
I don't know if he still makes it. So Matt Jocelyn,
okay.
Matt Jocelyn is the one that made it
Okay.
back in the days.
Back in the day. So is he still with us or?
He's still with us.
Yeah,
I just don't know if he still makes it.
Okay.
I'm
I'll
sure
have
he
to
does.
send. I'll have to,
Well, whenever you're in town, I'll give you some. I still have some.
Yeah, I still
I've
have some
got
too.
This bundle and maybe another bundle left. I just
I
don't
got-
use them very often.
I got 3 more bundles, I think.
okay. I'll have to send.
I still have the tobacco.
You know what?
He sent me.
Let me do that right now. I'll send him a note.
Okay. So yeah, that's what's going on with those.
Pause it.
Like I said, use 2 matches. Don't use 1. I understand you know normal way is to use 1, but 1 doesn't give up enough flame to light a cigar. Those matches technically is made for cigarettes, and you need 2.
Yep.
You sneaky little shit, bro. They search here, but
Yeah.
Good point. I always have issue with my match, even a cigar match, still not enough flame. Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm more than happy to show you guys what it looks like. So let's look at this. We all know how a single flame will look like,
Want to see
right?
your spill?
No, the match. I use 2 matches like that. So I hold 2 matches like this,
Okay.
and basically helps me to light this up too. But this thing's so I don't know. See that? You get a much better fire.
Oh, you get a whiter flame. You
Yeah,
get a
so
white-
that you know when you light it up, you got to touch the wood a little bit. Now you get a full size flame. That's
Okay.
more than enough to light any cigar. But you need to have 2.
Yeah.
You need to
Right.
have 2. 1 is not enough.
All right.
So you get 2, and then you let it burn the side of the wood a little bit, so that it became a flat flame that comes up, and then you can do that with any match.
Mhm.
That's
Okay.
how I do it when I do match. You need 2, put it sideways, so it become a wider flame, so you can do the rest.
Okay. So all right. I didn't mean to take away from the earlier topic.
No. I think that's a good question. I just happen to use
headquarters.
it today, so I just happened to use the match today. So I
All right.
it was fresh
It's
in my
okay,
mind
dude.
what I did.
Yep.
Hi,
What's going on,
JB.
JB?
Okay. All right. Cool.
Right. So
All right.
that should solve your problem. Your problem is actually you can't see that well. So like the
Right.
distant issue is your issue, not necessarily the flame. So,
Right.
but
Right.
you will end up using multiple sets of matches. Just keep in mind. Don't be embarrassed about it. I use multiple sets, so you can see that that's on a couple seconds. The front is done.
The worst is when you're outside and it just the
Yeah,
wind
you'll go
blows,
out.
a little bit of wind and
No,
it's out.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't even
Well,
try.
that's when you gotta master the whole handing, the hand holding. You have to do it this way.
You have to cuff it.
Like that.
No.
Yeah.
Or
Just
in
had
your
to-
tent, you'd be fine. There's no wind in the tent.
Well, better
Yeah,
yet, have somebody's light it for you. Just go like, Martin, get over here, and he'll
I
light it for
usually
you.
usually
Come light
raise
my cigar.
like this.
Yeah,
I raise my hand. Usually Albert is around, but
exactly. So we know this, right? When a Val needs his cigar lit, not one member will deny it. We all go over there. Here
Everybody.
you go. Yeah.
Everybody.
What we need to do is to have multiple lighters, and they start like a bonfire, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All for Val.
All the torches go together, right?
Right? It's
Just a tip. Just a tip. Okay.
and then we have Val just stop moving forward slowly, and then we're like, oh, stop right there, and start to lit,
Yeah.
and then you pull backwards like that.
Yep.
With our power combined, Captain Planet.
You're
Hi, Anderson.
videos, bro. What's up, Anderson?
What's going on? What's going on?
Did your father give you a bag of whipped ass yesterday?
Uh-oh.
Yesterday, well, today.
Today?
Today, yeah.
Today? Oh damn!
Yeah.
See, you can see like Anderson's now nicely dressed with polo and everything, because his father just gave him the full
I'm
whip
impressed
ass.
with
It's like
that.
you better,
That was-
you dress properly, son.
Yeah, he is looking clean. So listen, I heard a new nickname for guilty guy over there at the shop.
Oh, what's that? What's that?
And didn't they call you pistachio ice cream or something like that?
No, oh fuck! It's not something about pistachio ice cream.
Yeah, I think that's what they called you, pistachio ice cream.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Well, what's with
Look at
that?
that.
I didn't know about that.
Oh no, because of the shirt.
Because of the shirt.
Because of the pistachio color shirt.
Ah, okay. But why ice cream?
Exactly. Why ice cream? I had no idea how that part got into it.
Yeah, but he's gonna be trying to come up with a joke. We always joke on each other.
But I mean, Cat is over there talking about lighting a cigar with a giant log.
Oh, I told.
Hey,
I already
you
said
lost.
use the cedar brick.
Well,
You know, that will start a fire about this big. That should light up. But yeah, just make sure you shake really hard to get the fire off.
I have a question for Tony real quick,
What's up?
because the other day you
Denied.
almost lost your mind.
Denied. Okay. Okay. What's the question?
So did you play Forza yesterday?
Did I play Forza yesterday? Do you think I'll
Yes.
go play a video game right before my wife's surgery?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry.
No, I did not get to play yesterday.
Okay. Yeah.
I think yesterday we were chatting in the in the chat room for
Right.
yeah,
Wow.
so until like 1 a.m. 2 a.m.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I was on till midnight, so y'all probably got off right after I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
I played it.
And it's
I
how
played
do
it
you get
last
to
night
play a
for like
game
an
after
hour.
your father was there to unleash the whip ass?
Yeah, like I really didn't get a chance to play that much. I played like 20 minutes of it, but it's really good. I enjoyed it.
I have not had a chance to play a game. Game is like the last thing on my list when it comes to
Yeah.
everything else. And
Yep.
because yesterday we were talking about the Legion headquarters, so I actually spent the time to do some research on that, looking into the structure and looking into what kind of building. I mean, the building in Texas just sucks.
Yeah. Unless you want to build it.
But like I did look into whether or not Texas law allow people to smoke in the office. Is there a law that you cannot smoke in the office? There isn't. So
There's
No,
not a
but they
law.
probably, I am guessing they probably have pretty strict quality air control measures as far as exhaust fans.
no,
and
I
that
looked at it. There
don't
wasn't
think
any.
so.
Oh,
It's not like
Yeah.
it's not like Phoenix, which they have like clean air policy where like 100% of the air had to be circulated at a certain amount of time. So, but Texas didn't have that. I looked into it because what I want to do is rent an office and not tell them that we gotta use it as a lounge.
Yeah.
Just happened to our members meeting, they smoke. So
Yeah. Smoking allowed in the office.
right. But if we get like a warehouse, no one will say anything. Warehouse is so normal. People smoke in the warehouse all the time. So.
Yeah. What's
But
up, Mark?
warehouse, the problem with that is it's so much square footage, and
Yeah.
you guys charge by square footage, so $14 per square footage per year. It adds up because it's thousands of square footage. That's way too big. We need,
Right.
unless Hashimoto decides to open his shop right there, which foots partial costs. 50% could be Hashi's shop, another 30% could be Eric's nail lounge. And then we can use the 30% for lounge. That's totally fine.
So I want to know how JB found the chat or the channel.
I think JB is a viewer of Eric's channel.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Okay.
I think that's what it is. I see his name a few times on the comments. I could be
Okay.
wrong. I might be wrong. So, I mean, he came in and asked how many non-members are here. I don't think
Yeah.
there's any non-member currently at the moment other than you, JB.
I think so. Yeah. I think that he's the only one.
Yeah. Here's the funny
most
part, because
part.
every time we'll get one non-member in the chat, and then like 3 months later, they become a member. So we have
Yeah.
no more non-member, and then another person will join the chat. So
Yeah. Or we have like live chat feed, people coming in and just asking stupid questions.
Hashimoto says, that's what I'm talking about. I will even bring a cart lift in one of my toolboxes. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. If you want to open Hashimoto Sport right next to us, totally fine. Do it. But, you have to come to Texas a lot more.
Yep.
is Hashi are you on the road, Hashi? Is he in California?
I think he's in California.
He's in California yesterday night, so I was supposed to
Okay.
he is.
Yeah, I remember him saying he was doing another trip.
I'm a viewer of most of your channels. I mean, most of the Shadow Smokes Legion member YouTube channel. We have 5, right? So most.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is our Texas meat one. Oh, let me see if I can show you.
Yeah.
Texas
Hey,
meat.
Hashi, can you time Quakes out, please?
What did Quick say? I didn't even see. Just for you, innocent. Bang, bang. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, thank you. See, there should be no sports talk allowed in the chat.
That's right.
leave that for the sports talk in tribal. I mean, in the Legion chat.
Yeah,
He should get timed out for that.
I agree. Keep the sports up in the sports chat because
Time him out, Tony. Time him out.
look, because nobody wants to know about Dak Prescott's interception completion ratio is consistent. Nobody wants to know that.
See, this is why I don't want to
Put that
do
in the
Hey,
the
Val.
fantasy football, because I know all of
Val.
you'll become
Put
like,
it
oh
in
my
the chat.
God.
Put it in the
You
chat. No,
you can-
it's done. We're done.
Hey, Val, you can see a defense better than Dak Prescott, all
All
right?
right, we're moving on before I mute you too.
Oh my God.
Yeah, time out Val too for bullying.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
bullying.
You can't
That
mute
is
the
bullying.
mods.
I am
So
gently
Hashi and Miro.
giving
Okay.
advisements and suggestions.
No,
I'm not bullying.
that is bullying
All
and
right.
harassment.
All right, Anderson, we got to go with the hierarchy. Val's prestige, so shut up.
Oh my God.
There you go.
Oh man.
There we go.
Oh,
There you
man.
go.
Respect the prestige
Yeah.
numbers. Respect any numbers.
That is not fair.
Well,
Talk about fair.
Thank you, Tony.
There you go.
Bam!
Bam.
Wow.
Purple hole.
The first time I ever used that card.
Oh my god.
You know what? You know what, Hashi? That's what the Dodgers are about to get swept.
All right now.
Yeah, listen, it's the truth. Am I lying? Am I lying? Am I lying? You don't want to help. Listen.
Like
Listen.
Wait, we're going
under
back to the sport
rug
Dodgers
again?
are about to get swept.
Okay, look at. We're going back to probationary status here. You're on the line there.
Listen, listen. You know what? That's worth going to jail for. I am fine with it. I am fine with that. I am fine going to jail for that. Hashi, your Dodgers are getting swept, and eat that.
Are they getting swept under the rug, or what are they getting swept to?
Oh, did they get oh yeah, swept under the rug for sure.
You do know Hashi's a mod, right?
Hey, look,
Right?
no, like I said, I am fine. I am fine going to jail for that.
Did the Yankees make the playoffs?
That's okay. That's okay.
I'm just asking a question. Did they
I'm
make
fine
the
with
playoffs?
that. My
Did
team
they
didn't win 100 games and get swept.
Did they make the playoffs?
Nope.
Let's shut the hell up.
Did the Cardinals make the playoffs?
JB's
Did the Cardinals
asking
make the
whether or
playoffs?
not Legion has any member in California. Quick is in California.
Yes, we
Currently.
have Quakes. We have Cat.
Yeah,
Cat's California?
yeah,
Cat's in California, Bakersfield. I
Nice.
think we still have Don in California. No, he's in Arizona.
I think it was
Don
Don-
Young?
There's
Don Young or
Don Young
Daniel
is
Martin
Arizona.
picking up.
No,
No,
Don Young is
Don
in
Young.
Arizona.
is Arizona. There's another one that used to be, I don't know if it's still in the Legion. Fuck, I forgot his name. I follow him on Instagram.
What, Fernando?
So
Mm-mm.
does California have enough
No,
members for a badge or no?
No.
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 Mm.
No.
So,
But yeah,
so how
from the
many
sound
members
of
do you
it,
need to qualify for that?
you need to have 14.
Oh wow, that's a lot. Wow.
How many?
14. Right now,
14.
California, like Texas have more than that. So
Well, Texas has, you know,
A lot.
Wait, because Texas got Sooners.
yeah, right now,
No.
like I'm not making any, so I figure a significant number will be nice to do it. So that's why. That's why. And to be honest, I don't want to make anything for California.
oh, ooh.
You make one logo to do that. You make badge. You'll get a freaking sticker on the bottom that says this badge is known to cause cancer in the state of California.
Yeah.
You see the problem?
This thing was made out of cancerous material.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Known to the
Anything
state of
you make.
California.
Right? Skittles now it's cancerous too. So hey, California, don't mess with
Wow.
my Skittles. I like Skittles. You know what I'm saying? So there we go.
Now Skittles is doing something with the LGBTQ.
I don't know. What is
cares about-
LGBTQ cause cancer
Again?
too? I don't know.
Didn't they already do something that didn't sell?
I don't know. I saw some postage in at Walmart the other day that had Skittles and it had some flag on it and it had some saying. I just walked right by it.
Yeah.
That's something else we shouldn't even talk about. That alphabet.
What? Why? I
It's more-
view them
it's more of a
completely normal.
political thing than anything.
I view them as completely normal. That's fine.
Perception.
My perception is that they're just as normal as anybody else. But I didn't know, I didn't know California. I think they cause cancer. So whatever.
Where Kelly are you, JB?
In the valley of smokes when we have wildfires. Hey, you don't have to worry about lighting up your cigar. Just walk closer.
Right? Yep. Burn your face off too.
You know what's really funny is we're at the doctor's today, and the doctor asked my wife whether or not she smoked, and she said, "Nope, I don't smoke." And the doctor's like, "Okay, good, don't start." And my wife just looks at me. Yeah, and what's really funny is like when I went to the cigar shop, I come back, I'm smell like cigars. I'm walking to the hospital. So
Yeah,
it's like shove it to the doctor's face. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Right?
I'm gonna walk in there, smell like cigars.
Yep, like a man.
So yeah.
I smell like a man. What do you smell like?
But yeah, if anybody also have idea about the Legion headquarters, let me know. We still got time. We got a lot of time, right? But
Oh,
until
yeah.
then, more idea, more criticism is better than that, so that we can put that all in consideration when we're about to start, right? The problem with me is that it seems like everything that we say in the show, we end up doing. So
Right. That's true. That is true. For anybody that doesn't know.
yeah, my problem is that if we say it, there's an idea, we can do it. Nobody else have it, we do it.
We do it.
Is it gonna be costly? Yeah, this probably will be the
Yes.
most costly project ever.
Yes.
But how cool would that be?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to ruin
San
the
Diego?
local cigar shops business either. But at the same time, this is exactly why we're not selling cigars. We don't sell cigars, right? If you want to buy a cigar, go to them and buy it and bring it over. That's fine. And if you want to keep multiple locker, you want to keep multiple locker. That's totally fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
The benefit is if you ship it to the Legion office, we'll put it right in your locker.
How far is Kat from San Diego? He's in Bakersfield.
I have no idea. I don't know Cali that well.
I know it's south of LA and whatever.
Will we hold our own event there like every quarter?
I mean, I'm sure we'll have events there.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
pretty sure we
once
can
a
have host
year.
events there.
Once a year, at least.
And that would be a lot easier to have your own place to host events. You can do whatever you want,
Right.
right? So your own building, you close whenever you feel like it.
Exactly. But like you said, it's going to be 24 hours.
Yeah. I mean, Hashimoto had an idea of using digital locks.
Could do that.
Yeah. And what we'll do, we'll probably use a smart digital lock so that, if you decide not to contribute anymore, we'll just change off your lock.
You could do that.
Not event, but like meetup. Like it was for that. Yeah, I mean, like you can go whenever. I mean, it's going to be a place where we hang out all the time. So, right?
Mhm.
Every Legion member who pays their dues can use it.
Right. Why wouldn't you want to pay your dues?
I mean, that's something that I didn't want to do, is to have member pay the dues, because we didn't have anything that benefits the members with the due, right? Yeah, we have donation to help foot the webpage and all that stuff, but we didn't have anything that would justify a due. But if we have a building like that, then the due is justified. You guys can use it. You guys can, ship stuff over there. Totally fine. I don't mind.
Oh, yeah.
So it will be a
Okay.
office for everyone who pays their dues. And that also says, that also put it out there, is that it won't be mandatory. If you're out of the state, you don't want to use it, you don't have to.
Right. Yeah, of course.
Can a member bring another friend over? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just don't bring like 20, because we don't have 10 chairs now. Yes, Val.
Will they have a bathtub?
It will not have
Oh
a
my
bathtub,
God.
but only thing that we have there is probably a toilet. You cannot build a bathtub in the business building. I don't think they have the drain for it.
Right.
Besides, if there's a bathtub, I'll be in that bathtub all day. I'll be smoking in that bathtub. No one wants to find me other than that place.
Wow.
I had to ask. I had to
yeah.
ask.
I want to have a place where it's big enough where we can have a studio there too, similar to like Tim Swanson. He's cigar shop. The studio is right in the cigar
yeah,
shop,
that would be neat.
and that studio will have everything there. So when we have like a Legion chat, whatever, the member who are there can do the same like this, but
They can
in
go-
the actual place together. So we'll have all that, and that's what I want to do. And obviously, Hashimoto has personally stated that he will contribute. Don't get started, okay? Anderson, don't get started.
So what happened?
He will contribute the accounts that we can watch sports with every sports season using his account on a smart TV. So if you want to watch sports, come to the lounge. We got sports.
Yep.
So there is a multitude of ideas that we can do.
Oh yeah. I like this idea.
It's a tough idea. Like I'm thinking about it. It's like, Tony, why do you even talk about that shit?
I know.
Well,
I'll ship all my cigars there.
I mean-
and then just put it in the locker.
Yeah. And that which means we need to have a room that's humidified of some sort.
Mhm.
We'll have the locker in there. The locker wouldn't have to be individual humidified so long as the room is humidified.
Right.
There we go. So yeah. Okay.
What happened with it?
I don't know. Probably internet, whatever. His father came in with a belt.
gonna put a whooping on him.
So, yeah, I'm very excited about that idea. Again, it's gonna be a long ass time before that can happen. But
Yeah.
we'll work towards that. We'll work towards that.
Okay.
I'll go once, twice to Dallas. I'm gonna have planned the trip a lot, then a lot. Okay. What the hell?
Yep. Whatever you end up deciding, like I want to be part of it. Like I know you and Tran got the whole cigar thing done, but the lounge headquarters, I want to be a part of it.
Yeah, the thing about the cigar thing, the cigar project, is that when we have too many people involved, it gets really hard to do.
Of course.
And having two people footing the cost is a lot easier than having one person footing the cost. So
Right.
that's why we're doing that to people. But something like that for everyone, it really is the benefit for the Legion, and it's gonna stay the benefit as the Legion. Is best to involve everybody, right? Involve everybody, and really eventually, even after I'm gone, that Legion place will still be for the Legion. So this is why we gotta set up an entity so that even I'm gone, somebody else can hold over that entity, if that makes sense, right? Because if I put it under my name, I'm gone, that place is gone, right?
Right.
So this is why I'm setting it up so that I'm gotta set up in a way where when I'm gone, that place is still there.
Perpetuality.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we already know you're 150 years old. You don't have a whole lot longer to live.
I know, right? 40 years later, someone has to take over. Whether or not it's gonna be little Tony or not little Tony, someone has to take it. Right?
Yeah.
So I think the requirement is to have a president, secretary, and a finance. So that's the three people that had to be involved.
Yeah.
All right.
And what we can do is we will start with the initial structure by volunteering, right? So I'm gonna be the president, and we'll have the two other one to be a volunteer basis. And when the person don't want to do that anymore, we will vote on the next person to do that. So people will come out to be voted on. It will still be volunteer basis, but you'll be voted on.
Right.
And obviously, Hashimoto also said that he's gonna chip in a Legion car, so we'll have a Legion car parked right inside, right in the front. I thought about any other structures, like getting either a tobacco license or something like that, but that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. Because we already have a little guy cigar shop dealing with all the sales and everything. Well, I don't have to do that, so why bother?
Yeah. Especially if you're not going to sell cigars.
We're not.
So
I think it'll be easier because we won't be selling cigars. It'll be our office headquarters.
Right. It will be a headquarters that happen to be able to hang out and smoke cigars. That's what the base is. Like when I'm rent the place, it's got to be a headquarters. right? And people
Right.
smoking there. And here's the thing, okay? My wife always is already worried about this. Let me tell you this: you gotta clean after yourself. We're not gonna have any cleaner, so clean after yourself, okay? Jeez.
We should have
pitch in.
a table like you ever see the show back in like how the Legion of Doom had their office. Be something like that.
We'll pitch in to have once a week cleaners come in.
Martin will volunteer to be the cleaner.
No, I'll get me
More
some little
lemon.
Mexican
Do you
friends.
need more lemon pledge? Do you need lemon pledge? Do you need your pillow fluffed?
Oh God. Tony, I'll also be teaching car care 101.
Yeah.
Martin's on the
Leaf
leaf
blower
blower
duty.
duty.
Come in there with the leaf blower, blow all
Right.
the ashes.
He's gonna
everywhere.
walk into the office, grab the leaf blower, blow all the leaf outside the door, go back in and smoke. And the last thing is location. It looks like all those locations are in Dallas.
No, you can't smoke inside Dallas. Anything
Really?
inside of Dallas, you cannot smoke in city limits inside a building.
Really?
That's
But when I
crazy.
look, there's no particular mandate. Might be a town mandate. I don't know.
I mean, in the city of Dallas, you cannot smoke inside a building.
You know
Period.
what? We should
So
make
there's no
we should make
lounge
a
in
list
Dallas, period?
of the reason why Dallas sucks.
I see some in Arlington. I see some in Dallas. I didn't find any in
Yes.
Plano.
So there might be a restriction or something because Casa de Monte Cristo is in, what do they call that? You have Dallas, and then you have,
Are they in a different county?
what's it called? No, it's in Dallas. Let me see what it's called.
Well, Dallas, the city, but it might be a different county.
When I looked at it, like just overall in Texas, there's no rule restricting people being able to smoke in the office.
Highland Park. You have Highland Park, just north of downtown Dallas. That's where the Casa de Monte Cristo is.
So we just had to make sure that's
So-
not in downtown Dallas.
So it's a
Yeah.
suburb, it's a suburb
so.
of Dallas.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so
I
not
mean, we
Dallas
still got
It's a-
plenty
it's a
of time to look for a
community.
spot. We still got
It's like
plenty
a
of time to
community.
look for a spot. So, I also
it's
did
uptown.
find few people try to sell their smoke shops, not cigar shop, but smoke shops, which also can do that too. But then you had to buy the smoke shop, which makes no sense.
So you have like communities in Dallas. So you've got Highland Park or Oaklawn. It's in between Highland Park and Oaklawn. So it's like a little community outside of downtown Dallas.
Oh, wait, but do they have their own municipal infrastructure?
Let me see.
I mean, do they have their own police department? Do they have their own fire department?
No,
Because
it's
if that's
Dallas.
the case, they're suburbs.
It's Dallas.
I'm pretty sure we still got plenty of time to find a place, but I cannot imagine anybody in Dallas, okay, that works in an automotive shop that does not smoke while they're working on a car. So, I don't know. But if like if we can find the right place, eventually that will work out. It's just whether or not we find the right place. Yes, Anderson.
So in the vending machines, if we now do we have a choice of snack that we're gonna get?
Oh my God.
We're not gonna
Shut
have
up.
vending machines. Why would I put a vending machine there? Just grab the shit and put $1 there. They'll probably have their own security there. I believe Jerry Jones lives in the Highland Park. What does that mean though? Their own security there. What does that matter?
It's Oaklawn. So the community of Oaklawn.
No, I would prefer to have those individual first floor buildings that we're in, so that we're not dealing with anybody else but ourselves. Because if you smoke in a multi-shared building, neighbor might complain about the smell for sure.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
See, I'm thinking of a standalone building.
yeah, but that's the thing. Staying on the building, looking at square footage, and now the square footage gets really big. So far, I see between 14 and 18 for by square footage per year. So I'm not too sure how that worked out. So, but then again, we're very, very early right now. It's a brainstorming,
Yeah.
so we can still find a location after that. Just had to find a location where the landlord don't care if we smoke. So, yes, Anderson.
I'm gonna answer Quick's question. There'll be hoisters. There'll be wrap snacks.
Oh my God.
There'll be little Debbie's in there too. All right.
I
Just
said,
It's
don't
in a
worry
little
about it.
shopping
Anderson's
center.
never gonna be there, so don't worry about it.
Can they have a little bodega in the corner?
So it's gonna be a sign on the door that says, "Do not let this guy in there."
No, because I know Anderson at best goes there once a year. He can bring his own hoisters.
Yeah.
Okay. We do the classy way. We have dark chocolate. That's it.
Oh, nice.
Dark chocolate, espresso machine, and soda, and then obviously bring your own bourbons. Put it there.
There you go.
We need a weight room. I'll fail
Oh,
every
weight
time I
room.
walk in.
Wow. He's just trying to find another reason not to leave.
Don't forget grape soda.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Wow.
I don't drink grape soda, so I'm not gonna be the one that's grabbing the grape soda.
Oh, I'm sorry, Quicks. I'm pretty sure that we'll have plenty of fucking Doritos in there too. All right. And it's in the Mexican Coke in the bottle, in the glass bottle.
I'll take Mexican Coke. They're good.
Mhm.
Real sugar. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if we have a headquarter, I think people will enjoy it for sure. I don't know.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I think so, man. I like that idea.
I'm excited about that idea. It's just that
Mhm.
the amount of preparation on that is not gonna be pretty.
Oh, did you find a stem in that in that little cigar?
No,
Okay, all right. Because the way you were touching it, I'm like, there's no way 20 found a stem in that.
no, I was smoking it here whistling, so there's a hole somewhere.
Mm.
And I tried to move the band to cover the hole, but I didn't find the hole.
Mm.
Have you heard from Eric today?
Oh, he's driving today.
He's still driving
Should be
Oh, yeah.
14 hours. He started at 2.
Yeah.
at 2 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know why he do that because he gotta ride 4 a.m. next day.
I know. Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. Eric probably had like 8 espressos for the day, so he's wired. He's ready to go. Knowing him, he'll probably make it there in 8.
I'll take Jarritos any day.
Jarritos.
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 What is that?
It's like a Mexican
It's a
soda.
brand name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mexican soda. A lot of Mexican soda is moving towards the fructose again because they start taxing sugars now. So, but I still like the Mexican Coke that has regular sugar. Now you have to look. If you don't look, some of them does still have like Mexican Coke still have fructose now. So you have to look. For it.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh wow, I didn't notice that.
yeah, you had to look for it. I almost bought one that's from Mexico, but it's fructose.
Mm.
All right. So I want to change the subject a little bit,
Sure.
Sure.
only because I'm going through Instagram, looking at stuff,
Okay.
and I came across this company I never heard of.
Okay.
But I'm thinking it must be similar or something like Amazon. company called Temu, T-E-M-U.
Oh,
Don't buy anything from there.
Oh my God.
Don't buy anything from there.
What the hell
Don't buy
is that?
anything from
What
It's
is that?
basically AsianWish.com.
yeah, it's like Wish.com. It's like AliExpress, Alibaba.
They sell really cheap counterfeit
Yeah.
stuff from China.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't buy that. Don't
That's
go.
all I
on
had
the
there. They wanted $1.49 for it. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, their tagline is to shop
Yeah, what's up,
shop
Dad?
like a millionaire.
Gotcha. All right.
Shop
Okay.
like a millionaire. Yeah, if you buy something like $2 at a time, yeah, you'll feel like a millionaire. But you pay $2, you get $2 worth.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I had to ask. Yeah.
Yeah, that I wouldn't buy anything from.
Okay.
Nope.
So do we have any like questions for the Legion? What's going on lately, and decisions, ideas that we can talk about? I think that's we have very good. What would you call that?
I'm still. I
Suggestion?
am still stoked up about Miami.
Oh yeah, me
So
too.
it's. I mean. I still think about it. I think about the warehouse. I think about Carrillo's place. I'm still thinking about Luis Cuevas' place, the lounges that we went to.
And that's actually what brought the idea of the headquarter. Because when we saw Eric's warehouse, I was like, that's actually not bad. If we can run something like that, that's where the idea came from.
Yeah.
That's a great idea, Quakes.
If I kick out Innocent, how'd you kick out Quake? So yeah, I mean that's where the idea came from. I thought we had a great time, even though it's in the warehouse. So I like the way it is.
Yeah, I like the way that EP had their set up. If we could have like a luxury feel to a lounge like that or a smoking area, that'd be fucking excellent.
Well, I'm not saying that we won't move.
Yeah.
If there's enough funding to move to an even better place. Let's say, for example, if we got more members or more
Right.
members are utilizing it, we might be able to get a different place that's more decked out, right?
Right.
But at the same time, my concern is usually where can you smoke?
Right.
And keep in mind, any place can be decked out so long as you have enough money to pay to decked out.
Right.
So, we right now we're only talking about the cost of renting. We haven't talked about the cost of renovation, furniture, and all that stuff.
Right.
So that's other.
A new beast, a different beast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How many members in the Dallas area? I can look that up. Really.
They've got at least 12 to 15, I'm thinking.
Currently, the one with the tag 27.
27. Wow.
Maybe
Wow, that
28
many?
after Eric entered that place. So 28. So if you think about this, at let's say a 10 grand a year, 30 members, that's actually not that bad per person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I'm very sure that of that 28, probably only 50% want to do that. Because I understand that some people just like to hang out in the actual lounge
Yeah.
instead of headquarters. All Legion member will be able to have their car repaired and maintenance at the shop.
Yeah.
Don't you need a different license for having an actual shop?
By appointment only.
Right? Wouldn't that be that way? Like, if you gotta have a shop, Hashimoto, don't you need a license of some sort to operate a shop? No? How cool would that be? To drive your car there, Hashi will be like, all set.
Yep. Yep. Hey, Hashi, I need oil change.
Hey, just think about it. You go to the shop, you take your wife with you. you're waiting for your car. She can go get her nails done, and you can go have a cigar. That's a win-win-win thing.
It's a great idea. Yeah, $30 a month to use, you know, a Legion headquarters with your own lockers and everything. I think that's fine. I think that's super cool.
That we're doing about $100 a month.
Yeah, I was thinking about $100 something a month, which will include, you know, our maintenance, our you know, electricity and
Well,
whatever.
yeah, well, all that cost goes into that. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, I think people will really enjoy to have a headquarters, and we can do our stuff there in the headquarters. We can have regular meetings there, headquarters. Where the hell is that hole? Where? I'm not seeing any hole. What the fuck?
I've never had that problem.
I can smoke it. It's just a whistling sound, like bothered the shit out of me. So, you know, and that's not a lot of money to contribute as a do. And then, you know, you get the benefit of using the Legion lounge. I'm pretty sure, like, you know, when you use other lounges, like I can't remember exactly how much it was for a different place. I think it was like there's one place in Medford in Boston. I think it's like some sort of like a Lions Cup kind of stuff. They charge $300 a member.
I mean, look, I went very similar to Empire. Okay, when we went, I go to there's a lounge in Indiana I went to, and to use the lounge, you have to purchase a minimum of 2 cigars and 2 drinks.
That's how Empire was.
Empire was like that too.
Yeah, but 2 cigar and 2 drink is actually a profit of some sort because they're selling stuff. So
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if the comparison would be, you're using that one time. All right, you're gonna be there for 4 hours, just for even numbers. You're gonna drop $50. And if you're thinking as a participation to have the headquarters at $100 a month, that's way offsets it.
right. And
Because
what
you
we
gotta-
can do is to help with the cost. I'm not saying that that's what we will do. Let's say if we don't have enough cost, people who bring the guests can, you know, use like a gas fee, $10 or $5 or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
reasonable. That's reasonable.
Right. So I think that would help offset some costs. And because it's nonprofit, all that just go directly to foot the cost, whatever that is.
Yeah. I'm even thinking like we have like a fridge set up. We'll just donate drinks and whatever. If someone donates $1, they can get a drink. It'll go back to the Legion
Right.
maintenance, whatever. Yeah, we can do shit like that.
Right. And that will help with the cost running it. So because I'm pretty sure there's got to be other costs, right?
Yeah.
Over time, you got to replace a chair, you got to replace ashtray, whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
innocent walk in, had a fight over sports. You know, couple cups need to be replaced because people just decide to smash the cup on his head. Got to replace the cup.
Speaking of cups,
man.
Speaking of cups, my son broke one of my glasses today.
It's okay.
It was
Which
so
one, the Scotch one or the pounder?
it was the beer cup.
The beer one.
Pint one.
I don't know if I have any more beer cups. I have to look into it. I think we have a couple more.
Wait.
If you
Yes.
do, save me one at least.
What, Val needs one?
I need one. Yeah, I think I mentioned it to you and I forgot to tell you to bring it to Miami. That was my fault.
Oh, you mean this thing right here?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, the pint glass, the pint.
Mm-hmm.
I will.
My son broke
I'll
it.
have to look into it. See if I have any more.
Okay.
But yeah, I should have it because after the initial guys grabbed it. Nobody else grabbed it. So the rest, whatever left over, either I used it or I have leftovers.
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys break the glasses. I haven't broke any glass.
Hey Val,
Hey,
It was my son that broke it.
what do you want to do for this, Val?
Oh, shut up.
Val earned his. He was there.
Right?
Hey, just saying, you know.
So, yeah.
You know, if Val says Dakota Rain Prescott is the greatest quarterback in the world, he might be able to get that magically shipped to him.
No.
no.
He rather just have me go make another one. Right, and then the drinks will be easy. Like if there is a kitchen of some sort, which a lot of offices have, we'll put it like a obviously a place where people can just all the bourbon I bring in will be communal. So just keep in mind if you gotta bring it over there, it's communal. If you don't want to be communal, take it with you, right? But if it's gotta be brought over there, it'll be communal. Or let's leave it there in the cabinet. Anybody come in, just find one to drink it, right? And they're not that expensive, really, unless it's top shelf.
You can go to IKEA and get some cheap glasses, cheap pint glasses.
Oh no, over there we'll use Legion glasses.
Okay.
But you use it, you wash it.
Yeah.
Right? You use it, you wash it. So
You wash your ass.
Just wash your ass. Right? And yeah, and we'll probably put like an espresso machine over there or something like that, coffee machine.
Yeah.
So everything will be all set. By then, I mean, if you chip in everything is donation basis. I'm pretty sure even with that, you still spend less than going to an actual lounge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Easily.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I couldn't hear that. Okay. Yeah,
I don't
I
see it
think
for my brothers, Hashi.
because if you think of it this way, every time you go to a lounge, it's $40 out of your pocket.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. Easy.
But if you pay the due, you pay one time, and you go there as many times as you want.
Mm-hmm.
Every day after work, just hang out.
Have your cigars shipped there, put them in your locker, have them ready to smoke.
Right? In fact, we can hold the thing for you, and so that you can inspect it yourself and put it in yourself. I don't know, just all the boxes. Go find your own. So, let me just question that went my way. I don't know if there's any question for him. Let me see. Nope. No questions on your way. Nope. So yeah, I mean, like I say, it's still in the brainstorming stage. Any ideas we'll put in consideration. For example, how do you want to space for garage? We'll find one with a garage, right? And I would actually, to be really honest with you, prefer to have something like that of a structure of a garage. Reason being, when you have something like that, you got plenty of parking space.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right? If you got to have 20 members there, you need parking space. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And we can, we can do something like that. But again, what I worry about is how much it costs.
Right.
Right? Because everything else is easy. Once you have the funding, go find it. It's easy. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The initial investment will be high, but we'll make it back, with the dues. And any upgrades will be from that budget.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice.
This can be badass. This can be badass. I like that idea.
Plus, the
jealous.
bossman can pull his car.
I'm
into the
jealous.
garage.
I'm just
But we're gonna have
thinking
we're gonna
about
have to have a round table where we make all the decisions right there, Tony.
No, it's a wrong. It's the chair how I arranged it. It's like very gangster. You know how we saw in EP Carrillo, just chairs around. That's how we got to do it. The chairs around, and then we have, each a side table for each. It wouldn't be table in the front, I guess. It would be side tables. So.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the bossman can pull his car into the garage. Yeah, if I'm not there, I'm parking right into the garage. You guys see his garage, you better ask.
If it's raining, I'm pulling into the garage.
So speaking of the boss man, so Apparently, so I was talking about that new Toyota, their luxury line, and the new car they came out with that was 100. I think it's going for like 170. But
Toyota, the luxury Lexus,
no, not Lexus. It has like a rooster as the logo.
a rooster.
Yeah, it's a truck. It looks like like the Rolls Royce truck.
Oh,
A
you're talking
rooster.
about? Are you talking about the Alicot?
It's something like that. I forgot the name of it. But they were saying that Toyota has like 4 or 5 different lines of like luxury cars in China.
No. So what happened is they might have custom made certain car for China market, but I wouldn't call that luxury because most car in China, if I kick it, it's totaled. So I wouldn't worry about that. Toyota is pulling out of the China market too. So yeah, because most people can't afford cars anymore. They're buying like their like China made cars. So Toyota is trying to pull their production in China.
Are they big in scooters then in China?
No, they okay. In China, to have a car is really annoying because it's based on your license number. If your license number ends in an odd number, you can drive on the odd day. If you have even number, you drive on the even days. So just because you have a car, it does not mean you can drive every day.
Okay. So then you actually would have to have 2 cars. One
Yeah,
car
a lot
with
of family
odd,
who
one
have
with
cars
even.
will have 2 cars and try to get odd number, even number, and swap it.
They have, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a good environment to drive in China. People drive in China is kind of crazy. The tax on import cars are very high, and then that includes Japanese cars and import cars. That's why a lot of car company will go to China and tailor make another brand just for the Chinese market, so that it's not considered as imported. But yeah, it's not good cars.
All
Like
right.
Mercedes Benz has Chinese version of their cars, and everything's different. Right? If you buy the same model in China, the material is significantly cheaper. So to fit that cost and fit the market, it's not like you don't want to drive in China. The traffic jam is bad. You can stick in traffic for like 3 hours to go like 2 miles. Yeah, not a good thing to do. But yeah, can you imagine if this thing does happen? Holy shit. We might literally have Hashimoto exhaust. Shit. But yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking about all day yesterday. Well, not all night last night. So, you know, it's. I figure it's a big project, so I think about it a little bit more. Other than that, you know, I understand why people are still trying to digest Miami. It's the same thing, right? When we had Texas, we took months to digest Texas. When we had Arizona, it takes months to digest Arizona. So, which is normal. You know, I know Rick is still trying to edit out the videos for Miami. So he's still trying to redigest all that stuff that's happening. That's, you know, it's good. What's unfortunate is that if I do in Texas, some other members don't get to benefit from that, really. So that's the unfortunate part of it.
Yeah, but it's a destination place if you happen to visit Dallas.
Right?
You're a member. You know you got a place to go to. You know you got a spot to go visit.
Right. It's home.
And that's a big thing. That's a big thing.
It's home. So, you know, once you get there, it's home. What will be really funny is that we have members that I never seen their face of. When they show up, like, who are you again? That would be really funny. Like, I'm a Legion member. I've never seen you. But, yeah. Long plan. But yeah, like not having to decide which lounge you go to. I was like, oh yeah, just go to Legion headquarters. It'll be pretty nice. So what else is new, guys? Any other questions? Things we can talk about?
Do you have a question of the day, Tony?
No, I told you my wife was
No, not from her, from you. Just anything went across your mind.
I'm trying to think what me and my wife talked about past few days. See if there is one. I don't think she asked me any questions.
Okay.
I asked a question yesterday, and then the answer wasn't what I expected. So I asked Innocent if me and Sanji decide to become fight. Who did he pull? And he said he's gonna pull me. That's not what I expected.
Well, because I'm gonna defend the more not defend, but if you jump on him, it's gonna be ugly. So I'd rather pull you and make sure that
Okay, if me and Val got into a fist fight, who do you pull?
Oh, if it's you and Val, then that's different. Like Val has a weapon.
Oh, see, no, yeah, no. See what I mean?
I would go and have to pull Val away because first of all, Val is Mexican, so Val's gonna pull out like a little shank out of nowhere.
Val's the Latin Kings.
He's old school. So Val's it was before picking up guns. So Val will shank you up real quick.
Val didn't even have to come to me. He just lift his pants. The knee comes out and I can't see.
Could I do that?
Yeah. Also too, if you touch Val, you're going to jail for like 15 charges. You're going to jail. You're going to jail for hitting the elderly, hitting the disabled person.
No, I will not. No, that's not gonna happen. Because when the police showed up, I'm on the floor while he's caning me the whole time. He's shoving entire cane into my asshole, just like that. When the police shows up, I'm like, oh my god, somebody save me. That's a different story. Bill has razor blade in his hat brim.
I'm gonna be like Michael Corleone. I'm gonna have buffers.
Buffers. Damn, innocent.
Innocent.
Post me.
Innocent, you mentioned something earlier when I was inside. Toyota has always had other luxury brands. There was one that they made in the early 90s that was like an old, boxy Mercedes-looking vehicle. It was super luxury at the time, but it was its own brand made by Toyota.
I think Toyota has another brand called Crown. I don't know.
I think that's what it is. That's what it is. Let me see if I can look it up.
Yeah, and they're very boxy luxury vehicle called Crown. But that's a region specific. And the logo is just a crown.
They had one that was actually the door was actually pretty cool because you hit the button, the door comes out, and then it folds. How the minivans when they got the automatic doors, it was kind of like that before a.
I hate those doors. You try to open a damn door, you gotta wait 15 minutes for that door to open all the way.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Patience, grasshopper. You have none. Patience.
No, you're done with your grocery. You try to go, and then you press a button. You're all in the driver's seat. Get on the car, let's go. And the door's still and you're like, okay, all right. Once they get in the door, you press another button. You can't drive away. You just had to wait.
No. I 2 weeks ago, I seen this guy getting driven in a Rolls Royce.
Okay.
And I'm just thinking, I'm thinking to myself, yo, a Rolls Royce is not meant to be driven by the owner at all.
Yes and no. Rolls Royce drives very well.
Well, I'm just saying, like, unless you have like the what's the it's called the Phantom, right? The Phantom
Yep,
is the
Phantom.
one that has good. Like if you're driving a Phantom, that's something different. But if you're driving like one of the
We're
one of
talking
the
about the big sedan.
No,
Rolls
but all the Rolls
Yeah.
Royce drives very well for the driver. It's got
Of
a lot
course.
it's heavy as hell, but it's a lot of power. So
Yeah. Well, but for that right there, if you're not driving a Phantom, if you're driving a regular Rolls Royce, like that right there is meant like you sit your ass in the back and you're like, all right, I'm going here, here, and here.
you know there is amenity in the back, but there's also a lot of amenity as a driver. So
Found it. Yeah, it's called the Toyota Crown. I found it.
Toyota Crown, yeah. Damn, I'm good.
That was a super 90s luxury car.
Yeah, very square. They made like bulletproof cars. So it's just a Crown. There you go.
Oh wow,
Yep,
that's nice.
There it is. Super
Yeah.
luxury.
That is sharp looking.
That's nice.
Mhm.
Honestly, it looked like a cop car. Honestly,
Yeah.
That's
It's like
because
a
it's all
Crown
black.
Victoria looking.
Yeah,
Looks
But-
like kind of like a Crown Victoria.
it's meant to be like a actually original design for like Yakuza CEOs and stuff like that. So yes, JB, what's your question? Go ahead. Now JB had to type really fast the entire question.
Right.
are you drinking a Bloody Mary,
All right,
Martin?
can I throw some names out? Can I throw some names out?
What name?
So,
Throw
Michelada.
some names out because I tell you, I miss these guys. I miss these guys in the Legion.
Okay.
Okay.
I miss Juan Pardo.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we got together a few times in the early stages when I was a member, and Juan Pardo would have a cigar out me in Discord. I miss the guy.
He's still here.
I know he's still here, but I still miss him. I miss Mike Clark.
Yeah.
Mike Clark has been absent for a while. I understand that. And I
Jason
miss
Martin.
him. Jason Martin, great guy.
Yeah.
I miss
Daniel
him.
Martin.
Daniel Martin, another guy. I miss him. And I'm bringing these names up because I guess because I use the Hangout so much,
Mhm.
you know, and I think it is such a great opportunity to join in and to meet the members. And whether you're smoking a cigar or not,
Right.
there's never it's not a special invite. Okay, you don't have to be invited to be in there. If you see somebody in there, jump in. You don't have to be smoking a cigar.
Right.
You want to stop in and say hi for like 5 or 10 minutes. That's fine.
Hey,
I miss those guys. I miss the
I have a
guys.
question for you, Val. I have a question
Yeah.
for you, Val. Do you still keep in contact with John? I know he left the Legion, but do you still keep in contact with him?
With
John
Armchair
Booth.
General.
Oh,
not as much. He's gone quiet. I think he's tied up with some work
Okay.
and some family stuff. But yeah, every now and then I'll see him across another group that I'm in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but I miss the guy.
All right, so we got two questions I had to answer. So let me address those. Number one is William. What will be appropriate to set an ETA for the SSL launch? That thing is probably gonna take 2 years
minimum.
minimum,
That's what I'm.
because it will take me a year to get there, to move
Right.
over there, and to set up everything and find the appropriate place will probably be another year. Okay, so I wanted to set the expectation to be clear that it won't start until I get there, right? I'm definitely going there, and that's why I'm planning it. But that's, the time count really starts when I get there, and I would think that to get everything organized, we need to do that. In fact, I'm thinking for that to start going, I literally had to collect dues when I get there already. So so that we have a whole year of dues already ready, set up, and have
Yeah.
the entity set up with that amount of money to be able to rent the place because they don't just want first month; they want first month deposit and all that stuff before we can rent the place.
Yeah, you want like an escrow account.
Yeah, so that would probably take a year or so minimum after I get there, right? We gotta elect a finance and all that stuff. So boom, okay.
Yeah.
All right. And second question was, is the Legion working on another cigar? Would you work with another manufacturer? The Legion is working on a cigar. We call it Project Double A right now. It's probably gonna take a year, minimum, for that to happen. And this time we're working on a full-blown, full custom box, custom band, custom blend, everything on that particular cigar. So yes, we are working on one. Would I work with another manufacturer currently? At the moment, no. And the reason being is that we got great relationship with Casa Cuevas. And what people don't know is Casa Cuevas is not just a cigar brand. They also have a factory, right? So it's better to work with a factory that we have good relationship with first before we branch out and go, hey, maybe we'll try somewhere else. Because the problem with that is, doesn't matter which brand you work with, they can source the tobacco, right? So even if I work with another brand, let's say if I work with Plasencia, right? And I don't like the tobacco that they have to source with other brands, other location, other farm. That's the same thing. So the brand that you're working with really doesn't make that much difference. Once you start working with tobacco, you kind of realize that everybody source their tobacco somewhere and blend. And what you're really working with is the person who's blending it, right? But then doesn't matter who's blending it, unless I like it, it's not gonna be a cigar, right? So, it's really who's tasting it, who's doing whatever, right? So, like say for example, if we work with Casa Cueva, but we like the Espinosa kind of spice, then we'll go source whatever tobacco Espinosa use for their spice. It's the same idea, right? Because Espinosa also source their tobacco, right? So, we're just working with people that we know so that we can get a closer work relationship, right? If I just go randomly to Plasencia and say, hey, I want to make 500 boxes, Plasencia says, pull a ticket and wait over there. All right? We got a client that's gonna make 200,000 tobaccos. We cannot just stop the shop for you. So we need to go and to work with a brand that can handle a small downtime from their regular production to do our production, right? And so we work with the people that we know first. So would it be significantly different than the current cigar? Yes. So if that's your question, if you worry about, is this cigar gonna taste just like this current cigar we have? No, because that's Casa Cueva's blend, right? So when we're working the next cigar, it's gotta be our blend, right? So it's gotta be completely different. So even if I don't work with another brand, it's still gotta be completely different. It's about relationship. Cigar thing is all about relationship and time. And I'd rather work with somebody that we know and then shrink that time and the convenience rather than working with somebody that I don't know and then keep getting pushed back and say, hey, we have this, or we had that, no, this event's coming out, we can't work on your cigar. I don't want to deal with that. So currently what we're doing is this.
So I had a crazy idea, Tony, because since you know Hector and you also know Lewis, and you're saying that it's Project Double A. So I was thinking something crazy on getting Hector and Lewis together to come up with something together, and that would kind of also be kind of something crazy for the double.
No, because both of them source their tobacco. It doesn't matter who you are.
No, but they're gonna be using Casa Cueva's tobacco. But they both come together as
you have two companies working together. That's not.
It's not. But
all right, let me clear this out for you, okay? When you say you have, let's say, Espinosa and Casa Cueva work together, that's two brands working on their own blend, right? But what I'm saying is that I'm working with not really Casa Cueva, but the Casa Cueva's factory. It's not really Casa Cueva brand, it's Casa Cueva's factory that I'm working with. So it's not the brand I'm working with. I'm working with a factory to get a Shadow Smoke Legion blend.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be two brands working together to create a blend that has the characteristic of the two brand. Because when you have two people working with each other, it's really not like that. Like for example, the Allegiance.
Right.
That was really EPC using Oliva tobacco.
No, it's the Oliva family tobacco. It's Oliva family tobacco. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not Oliva. Not Oliva cigars. It's Oliva family.
Right. So they're using their tobacco to do that
Yeah.
blend, which is that
Yeah.
that's where the crossover is with.
Yeah.
But at the end, it's not Oliva that decided the blend, it's EPC that blended the blend. That's why it was released as an EPC cigar. Does that make sense? So when Shadow Smoke Legion's making the cigar, Shadow Smoke Legion's blend. So it wouldn't make sense to have those two big shots to work with that, because then it will be their blend. We're working for our blend.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see. I think I saw some other questions. Our next cigar should have some spice. I think every cigar will have at least some spice, but this spice had to be something I can handle. Mark asked, where can I get the current one? The current one, you can get it from Little Guy Cigar Shop. I can't give you the website. You know where to find him. Right? Little guy, Michael. Right? So I think that answers that question.
And it is a good tasting cigar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I think I'm not the only one to think that this is better than the original blend, because including the Cueva Senior is like that is a really good cigar. So I think Jeff just tried it like recently, Jeff Bate, and he says it's way better than the original blend as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it just turned out to be very good. Okay. Yeah, William didn't know I'm moving, but yeah, we're planning to move over there to Texas because
it's time.
it's time.
Everybody's in Texas.
Well, that's not really the reason. It's just that, the lifestyle is different. Lifestyle is way more different than being in Massachusetts. Massachusetts is a really old state. Everything has to be old. So, I said I can't tell you the website.
Yeah, you can't say the website.
You can't say the website.
Where we get it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Lotus got it.
Yep.
Lord, yeah, you're 110% correct.
It really is a good steak. So, yeah, I think it's the lifestyle. Like, Massachusetts is great for school. If you're coming here for education, that's all we have. We have like crap load handful of top tier universities. So you come here, there's not much to do. You go get your education and pretty much it. And Massachusetts has become one of the most expensive places to live, yet there's not much to offer. So we're moving towards a place where I can be closer to the members. It'll be a more active lifestyle where there's something to do. And I can focus on doing everything else rather than snow.
Right.
That's why. I still had to deal with the heat. I don't know how I'm going to deal with the heat, but we'll deal with it.
You're used to it.
The Legion headquarters electric bill is going to shoot right through the roof because the AC will be on 24/7. You have to be. We have other cigar in there. I had to keep it under 70. So.
Yep.
Not this member. Well, Ethan, you can, if the headquarters in Texas, it's not that far away from you.
I mean,
if
Ethan's talking about maybe moving down to Texas too.
Yeah, and then Ethan can move down and then not have to deal with the weather over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So gotta pack up and move. Yeah. The more member there, the easier it is for us to accomplish that goal. I think, because we will be able to utilize that better. And I am not thinking that even we have 30 members, I am not thinking that place will be filled with 30 people at any given time.
No.
So I'm not worried about that.
Probably won't.
I mean, unless we have like a meet, like a Legion
Yeah.
meet.
Then at that point, we'll just we'll probably do, like when I say 10 chairs, I really mean 10 chairs. The rest of the chair have to be folding chairs on the side somewhere. Okay.
Right.
So
Yeah. We'll get like little tables and shit that go around the sides, whatever. We'll
yeah,
make it work.
folding table, folding chairs, whatever that for the events for I'll be there in 5 years. Yeah, there we go.
Can I get-
5
can I-
years.
There you go.
Can I get a green and blue chair?
Oh God.
Val, if you want to bring your own chair, we'll allow you put your chair there.
All right,
That'll be Val's chair.
right.
Anytime he comes in, that'll be Val's chair. The green
Yeah.
and blue chair.
all right.
Listen. Oh, you know what? You know what kind of chair I want there? A Bucky's
Shut
chair.
up.
That's
Shut
what I
up.
want. I want motherfucking Bucky's chair.
You can buy that shit on your own and have it shipped to the.
You know, like
I'll make sure
gonna
to
have
get
that.
a
Chilling
leader
with some
chair there.
chilling with some beaver nuts.
I'm gonna go to a Leatherworks, have a leader
beaver
chair
nugget.
with a sofa, and that's just for me. I'm gonna put it there. Nobody sits on it except me.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Innocent can say whatever, but I doubt Innocent will be there a lot. Okay,
At all.
Innocent is not moving his ass out of New Jersey. I can tell you that for sure. So,
Nope.
Nope. First
Which
of all,
I don't
Texas,
understand.
I told you how I feel about Texas already. Everything is too motherfucking. I mean, let me pardon my French. Texas is too spread out. Well, Dallas is too spread out. It's like you have to drive a half an hour to get anywhere in Texas.
Who cares?
You know, like
who cares?
That's how it was in Arizona. In Phoenix.
No,
Yeah,
but then if you
those
live in
places suck
Texas,
too.
okay, if you live in Dallas, there's still public transit. It's not like Dallas have no way to get anywhere.
Oh yeah.
no, but still, like every like. How do I?
You're saying that if you go to Texas, there's nowhere to get anywhere on foot. There's plenty of people in Texas that don't have no cars.
The fact is you're used to the public transportation system in New York and New Jersey.
But that's the thing. If you go to Dallas, public transportation, you have less likely to get pushed down to the track.
I mean, dude, you got Ubers everywhere. Uber
Yeah.
and fucking Lyft everywhere.
No, it's not about the Uber. Like if I want to go to Walmart, I don't have to drive. I only have to drive 45 minutes to a damn
You
Walmart.
don't, dude. There's fucking Walmarts everywhere.
There's Buc-ee's. Why
or-
you go to Walmart for?
No, Tony, you are 150% correct.
Why you go to Walmart for? There's no
Innocent.
need.
If
There's
you were-
plenty of places you can go.
Innocent. If you're worried about fucking Walmarts, they're like a dime a dozen, dude. They're fucking everywhere.
You know, like
If you want to be bougie, we got the fucking Targets too.
yeah, but in Targets, the Targets are leaving here.
It's
Targets are fuck
Target.
yeah.
Target.
Innocent, you should really plan this. Once your kid has grown up old enough where you don't have to deal with them anymore, you should really consider move over.
We'll tell Innocent. We'll be like, hey, Innocent, come down.
Never.
There. Come down to
And
Texas.
think of this way,
Your
okay?
dad'll
I
follow
think
you.
Texas has military base there too.
Yes, we got plenty of them.
So yeah, you're more likely to see your son than not if he enlists.
I am. Now listen, I will visit. I will say hi, and I'm hopping my black ass right back over here to Jersey.
Exactly why we don't need vending machine and chair for for Innocent.
Innocent.
I'll make sure Val's chair is right at the door so Innocent coming have to see that color every single day.
Every day.
That chair will get lifted and thrown out. It'll be out.
We're
It'll be
gonna-
outside.
Innocent,
Leave-
if you do that, you gotta get lifted and thrown out too.
Innocent. Leave
Hey.
the chair to me. I will get you a chair, okay?
Well, no, Innocent will have a green chair too, with a middle finger on the chair.
Innocent don't have a chair. He'll have a chair. He can lift it.
With the middle finger, yeah.
He will have a
with-
chair,
with-
one of those folding chair with only 3 legs. So when he sit down there, he cannot push. If you push one way, he falls over. So you don't have 3 legs. on it.
No. So the chair will have James's face where I sit at.
Oh God.
You know,
Yeah, I hate to tell you, James will be there more than you do,
I
Yep.
believe it.
It will be.
I believe
and
it.
he will be sabotaging your chairs.
I know he will. Listen,
So-
nobody disrespect the Bucky's chair, okay?
There won't be a Buc-ee's chair. I guarantee.
Listen,
you.
I'm gonna find a way to get a Bucky's chair.
I'm gonna get you a chair. Don't worry, Innocent.
It'll be shoved in the middle of nowhere near the storage.
Don't disrespect the Buck.
Don't disrespect the Legion.
Hey, listen. Listen. Bucky is a national treasure, man. Like
The Legion's a world treasure, man.
Right?
Oh yeah, I know that.
It's like, what are you arguing about? What are you arguing about?
It's the 10th wonder of the world.
You see, Steve says that he'll be doing the security at the lounge, make sure innocent cannot get in.
There you go.
Mm.
Mhm.
You know, if Innocent's gonna use a Bucky's chair, every time Innocent come in, he had to pay a separate due of $300 just so that I had to deal with that Bucky's chair.
Listen,
Damn.
listen. I'm gonna walk in chewing on some damn ostrich
Actually,
jerky. Okay.
you know what? I don't even have to worry about that because I'm pretty sure there's no public transportation to our Legion headquarters.
First of all, you act like I can't I don't have a license. I have a
Well,
license.
you are acting like if you don't have a license because you're worried about public transportation.
Exactly.
No, I just don't like how spread out Dallas is. I don't like it.
I like how spread out Dallas is. I don't have to deal with the neighbors.
I mean,
Just look at Eric. A little bit noise, they call the cops on him.
See, the only reason Eric gets away with because he's aged. So they're like, all right, no, all right, we'll leave him alone. Like, if I was in Eric's shoes, I'd be getting locked up every weekend.
Oh
So,
my
so,
god.
so you think he knocked on that lady's door and said goodbye to her?
No, I was thinking that somebody should play some serious noise and get the hell out of there. Leave the radio on all night.
Yeah.
But he's too nice to do that. So anyway, it's 11. Anyways, 11:01. So, geez, Hashi always have to
trying to
look
ruin
at
it.
that.
No,
Have
you
to
see,
do that.
Hashi security, man.
Oh my god.
He's the enforcer of the Legion.
He's
No, just for that, I'm gonna go a few minutes over.
there you go.
Just for that, I'm gonna go a few minutes over. Jeez.
Quick question: Did you finish Goblin Slayer, Tony?
The new season?
The first season. You finished the first season?
Oh yeah, first season ended years ago.
Oh shit! A really good anime, really good. Oh, one of my coworkers, she's actually in Japan right now doing all the tourist stuff.
Okay.
She went to the supermarket, the Nintendo World you guys got there in Japan.
That place is boring.
Really?
It's for kids, man.
I understand that, but
Yeah.
as an American going to as a Nintendo fan, that's like heaven.
No. You can go through the entire place in a couple hours, and unless you're kids, you really have nothing to do because you had to play with their thing using the bracelet and stuff like that. So it's not my kind of thing, but it is what it is. Yeah, tour Japan is fun. Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's kind of
Pokemon
late. I mean, that
thing.
place has open for a long time, so it's kind of like it needs a refresher because it's kind of boring after. Like if you go there one time, you wouldn't want to go again because it's over.
And I heard that Astro Boy is like second to Gundam in Japan.
No. When's the
So
last time
who's-
he goes out? When's the last time he goes out there and says, "Hey, did you buy Astro Boy something?" Nobody does.
Well, that's what I seen on Instagram. I heard Astro Boy is like. Really
I
big
see a
over
lot of things on Instagram, man. I see it. It's like, hey, if you put a plate in the milk, you'll automatically heal yourself too.
there.
Yeah. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Anyways, 11:03 now.
No. For Hachi, let's go to 11:05 for Hachi.
Let's go to 11:10. Let's go to 11:10.
5.
11:05 for Hachi.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, Goblin Slayer has ended a long time ago, where they did not only Goblin Slayer Season 2, Goblin Slayer prequel, like how he became a Goblin Slayer and all that stuff already. You're way behind, man.
Wow.
And still nobody seen his face. Still nobody seen his face.
Yeah, it's a really good. No, well, in the anime, in the first season, they show his face. Not show his face, but they show him about his uniform.
Nobody saw his full face ever.
Mhm.
Fucking Hachi.
God damn it, go on, no overtime.
All right. So I have a
Oh,
question. For
Hey,
Renee.
Hashi, I just realized. Look at this. Nice hoodie, right?
Oh, right.
I wear this to the hospital today because it's warm and nice. Just get innocent a floaty. Oh God. Martin, what you gotta say something?
No, get the Foldy. That's my weapon of choice. Because
Val was gonna say something.
Oh, Val, go
Yeah,
ahead.
but look at, I
get
go
the
to,
Foldy.
when I go to and I want your opinion about this here. And
Okay.
I don't know if anybody else does this or anybody in a live chat. Make a comment. I can't read your answer, your questions or your answers.
I'll
but
read the answers for you.
Here's my question. When I go to like a lounge that I'm traveling a distance to,
Mhm.
I take a bottle with me,
Bottle of what?
a bottle of bourbon, a
Okay.
bottle of scotch, a bottle of
All
tequila.
right, bring your own drinks. Okay.
Yeah, I take that with me, and I sit down. And I see people around. I'll ask them, "Would you like a drink?" I'll offer it. If I have 3/4 of a bottle left, I will take that back home.
Mm-hmm.
You damn right.
But if I have a
Right.
half a bottle left, I'll leave it there.
I'll take it back home.
You would
Okay.
take it back home?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it home. Yeah.
Okay. I usually leave it there, and I just tell like the owner, I say, "Hey, you know what? Have the guys have a drink on me."
What happened is
And
whenever I go
and
get
I
a
just
bottle,
leave the bottle there.
whenever I get a bottle, is because I'm hanging out with the boys. So that's part of my memory. So I bring it back.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I'm not saying
I
that
guess-
there's anything wrong with everybody have a drink on you, but at the same time, if that place is a bar and they depend on business, you just took away their business.
Yeah. No.
Mhm.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that.
So
Okay.
okay, all right. So all right, bye,
Yes.
Mark. So I'm gonna try to find another word, not anyways, but how about
Take your
it's
ass to the
11:06,
trap.
guys.
Let's go to 10. 10.
No, just go straight to the freaking Discord. All right, get the hell out of here. Go to Discord, chat over there. Bye, guys. Oh my God. Jeez.
All right.
All right, Hutch.
Overtime.
See everybody later.
All right, guys.